Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fit Chicks Chat. My name is Amanda Quinn, and on today's podcast, it is another one of our Grad Spotlight Series where we are talking to graduates from our Holistic Nutrition Weight Loss Coaching Program. And today, I am so honored to have Mary Ekene. She is actually the president, the founder, the owner of Herbal Nutrition. So welcome, Mary. I'm so happy to have you here today.
Yes, thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. And I know we're going to be talking a little bit more about your journey through the holistic nutrition certification and what that'll look like. But the first thing that I would really love to be able to share with people is that when you came into our certification program, you already had a business and you were already the owner of your company focusing on natural herbal supplements, holistic wellness, and remedies, but you decided to go further and get further education. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What I wanted to, besides being the owner of my business, doing holistic health and wellness, of course, I wanted to be certified. You have several people that have businesses that may say they know what they're doing, but when you have a certification behind it, it makes you just more accredited. And that's what I want to do.
Yeah, no, and that's such a solid point because I think so many times people, they'll follow people on Instagram or they'll see different people running businesses or coaching and things like that. And they're doing it based on their own experience, which is great that they're spreading that healthy love. But when you don't have the certification or the accreditations to back you, you don't necessarily have all of the knowledge, like the full scope. Would you agree with that?
I totally agree. Totally agree. It's like you going to someone to learn dance, but they don't have, a dancing certification degree. So it's kind of like you're wasting your time and money. So yeah.
Exactly. Now, what did you find? Because you already had, now, was your business or is your business a bricks and mortar business? Is it like an in-person business? Yes.
Yes.
So
yes, ma'am.
with your business, what did you find was really helpful that you learned from the Holistic Nutrition Weight Loss Coaching Program that kind of enhanced what you were already doing in your business or added all new layers to your business?
I loved how in the program, I learned much more about, of course, nutrition. I learned the importance of the additives that belong in your body. I learned a lot, or I learned as a reminder about how things we see in the grocery store and shelves, for example, our cereals, or fruits or vegetables that are not really organic. And so after reading that in the program, it led me to do more research even on what I put into my supplements in my store. So that was a real gain for me from the program.
Right. And did you find that was there any and you don't have to name names, but did you have any products or anything like that you were like, oh gosh, I didn't realize that this actually wasn't aligned with what I believe in. And so therefore I no longer want to carry this, or did that happen to you? Have some of those moments?
You know what's so funny? I thank God it didn't happen to me because my supplements are mostly of herbs and organic juices. I mean, there wasn't anything I had to highlight that was anything that was harmful or with preservatives or things of that nature.
That's wonderful. And so tell me a little bit more about what you're doing now, with your business and what you were doing before, but then how it's sort of evolved.
Oh, well, when I first initially started, of course, I started with probably 3 supplements, whereas now I have a total of about 77, 78 supplements that I do create. And one thing about my store, my business, before I put it on the shelf, I make sure I try it on myself first. Yeah. Once I see the results for myself, then of course I'll put it in the store. And then with my clientele, I'm very transparent with them. I let them know with the supplements, you must do their exercise, you must have a proper diet. So I'm very transparent with them, from that sector. But I let them know all in all, everything works together for a healthy lifestyle.
Right. So you actually create your own concoctions. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. That's so cool. So you're just you're actually the creator, not only the founder of the company, but actually the creator of all of these different supplements and sort of what is the word? Tinctures? Is that the right word? Yeah. I'm I'm thinking the word, I can see it in my brain. I want to make sure that I'm that is the correct word. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Let's rewind for a second though. And how did you even get into that side of it? Because that's something I don't meet a lot of people that are creating their own actual supplements. A lot of people have supplements that they white label. They don't necessarily actually create their own creations.
And that was one of the main reasons when I started my business. I didn't want to have any supplements that I white labeled. I wanted something of my own, especially now in a society like we mentioned, it's so much saturated with ingredients that you can't even pronounce.
Uh-huh.
So on my journey, after I had my second daughter, I gained so much weight. And whereas before in the past, I would do the weight loss pills and the diets of all those things.
All the
Until one day,
fast.
yeah. And until one day I created my cleanse and I saw like overnight, I had a really good bowel movement. I lost like 7 pounds. And I was sharing it with one of my girlfriends. And she was like, well, give me the recipe. And I was like, wait a minute, I could probably sell this stuff.
Yeah.
So after I think my first, my little first way of just seeing how it worked out, I went out there, sold it for like $5. I mean, not even within 2 months, I had my first brick and mortar. So it's just been a blessing just to see the venture on until now.
Wow, that's so cool. That's so fast too. I love that. I love
Yes.
how quickly it evolved, but it comes based on this need. And I feel like, and I don't know if you agree with this, but I feel like in today's society, where we're at right now, there's even more awareness, demand, and need for holistic health practitioners and
And
holistic
you know what's so,
services.
and you know what's so funny, Amanda? When I first started this business, you rarely heard anything about holistic health and
Right.
wellness. Rarely. I even had people like laugh at me like cinnamon, cayenne pepper. What's those herbs gonna do for weight loss? And it was to a point they were like, well, why are you doing so many different products? And what's this gonna do? And what's turmeric? And so now everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing holistic health and wellness.
Yeah.
And so I see much joy in that.
Yeah, I think you're so right. And I think that even watching the industry, and we've been in the industry, Laura and I, since 2008, and just
Oh,
seeing how it's evolved and grown and what has shifted. I think it's really powerful, though, that the conversation has become more about holistic and it's become more about really paying attention to all aspects,
yes.
not
Yes.
just not just fitness, which is where it usually starts from with a lot of people, but it's like looking at the nutrition, looking at the supplementation, looking at your mindset, your habits, your environments, like all of the things, because all of it truly matters.
Yes. Yes. I wholeheartedly agree. Yes.
Now, what would you say when you were going through the holistic nutrition weight loss coaching program, being that you already had your own sort of personal education, but not like accredited education, but you had your own personal knowledge about that? What would you say though, as you were going through it? Did you have any moments during the course that were like mind blowing? Like you were like, I had no idea.
I just loved just the extra knowledge I gained through
Yeah.
the program. I loved everything from the nutrition. I love how it even highlighted, of course, with the mental, correlating with mental health as part of a holistic health and wellness. I just loved everything. It just made me want to just read more and just gain more of the knowledge that I had heard before. But
Uh-huh.
now, as I was learning through the program, it was just a factor where it just added to it. So it was very, very valuable.
I love that. And what would you say would be, for someone who maybe is thinking about getting into this industry, they're thinking about, hey, I'm really into herbal remedies too, or I'm really into looking at my health and wellness as a whole, and I really want to learn more. What would you say would be something that you learned as you were building your business? So not even when you were just starting out, but even like as you were building and growing your business and then where you are today, what's some advice that you would give to up and coming practitioners and coaches?
Know how you do your marketing. Your marketing is so important.
Oh, it
When
is.
I started my business, and the reason why it went as fast as it did was because when I marketed myself, I was almost 300 pounds. And
Uh-huh.
I wanted to do that on purpose to show them through the supplement it works. And I never market myself to just people who are overweight. I let people know it's for everybody, young and old, thin, or, who feel like they're overweight. I just made sure I market to all audiences.
Yeah.
So I think the way you market your business is very important.
Yeah, definitely. And what would you say would be something that about health? And this is totally I'm curious to know, like based on like all of the different like I want to say potions, but they're not potions, but they feel like magic potions to me because it sounds so cool what you do. But like all of these amazing things that you're creating in your business, what's something that you know for sure, if you want to share like an insider secret of something that you do in your business, or one of like the concoctions or something that you created that you're like, everyone needs to know this. And then they can go and check it out on your site too. I'm sure it's available online as well, correct? Not.
Yes, yes, yes. I will say that apple cider vinegar as one ingredient I do use in the probably I would say 5 of my supplements.
Mhm.
Apple cider vinegar is just so beneficial for the human body.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's your secret tidbit. So just like, don't believe the hype. I mean, believe the hype. It is true. And don't believe all the people that are saying it's not, like that it does nothing. Because you see, it's funny. When you look online, you'll see like facts for both, right? You'll always find the answer of the thing that you want the most. But from someone coming from someone who actually creates their own herbal nutrition supplements, you're saying 100% apple cider vinegar is a go. I love that.
I didn't catch what you said. I'm sorry. Repeat what you said. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just said, so coming from someone who creates their own herbal natural resources and remedies and concoctions, you're saying apple cider vinegar is 100% a go.
Oh yeah, apple cider vinegar is great. But
Yeah.
the main things that really help with my supplements, I use special herbs that help with the weight loss and with the nutrition factor.
Oh, I love
So
that.
my herbs are my babies, my secret.
Yeah. You can keep them a secret. It's like that's your secret sauce and that's okay. I want you to hold on to that. It's like you can have your own like magic book, of all of your herbs and remedies. And I love that so much. I think that's so amazing and so fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank
What would
you.
you say, Mary, to someone who is maybe on the fence right now of getting certified, of thinking, yeah, I'm already like dabbling in health and wellness and I'm learning about these things. And do I really need to get certified? Do I really want to take that step? And they're thinking about joining Fit Chicks Academy to join our holistic nutrition weight loss coaching program. What would be your piece of advice for them?
Fit Chicks Academy is just amazing, A through Z, simply because the classes are great. It's easy to navigate as you're learning more about holistic health and wellness. If you're someone that's on the verge of thinking about getting accredited, don't think about it. Do it. It's a reward for yourself. Personally, I'm so glad I got certified with Fit Chicks Academy. It was just very vital for me at the moment. And to say that you're certified and you have that knowledge and something you love and have a passion for, money can't pay for that. So go and get accredited with Fit Chicks Academy.
I love that. And then final thing, how can somebody find out more? I know, and of course, for everyone listening, all of Mary's details and her store details are in the show notes. But if they want to learn more about you, about all the cool stuff that you're doing, if they want to check out some of your herbal remedies and concoctions and maybe buy some, how can they learn more? Can you please share how they can reach you?
Of course, you can go on Facebook and follow Livol Herbal and Cleansing Store. Also, you can go on the online store, which is www.livol, Livol, herbalnutrition.com.
Love it. I love it so much, Mary. Thank you so much for joining me today, for sharing your story, your message. I think it's like, I think your business sounds like one of the coolest businesses I've ever heard of. Cause I'm like, I think back to like, even just like when I was younger and I'd make like pretend potions and stuff. And I know that that's not what you're making, but like, that's how I think of it. And I'm like, it sounds so cool. I want to learn how to make all my own concoctions.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
No, it's truly a pleasure. I'm so grateful that you took the time out to share your message and your story with us and share more about what it is that you're doing in this world, making impact. And thank you for all that you do.
Thank you
Um,
so much.
and for everybody listening, of course, if you are interested in getting certified and taking that necessary step, we have our holistic nutrition weight loss coaching program. It is open for enrollment right now. It is starting on October 30th. You can go to check it out at fitchicksacademy.com/HWLC to learn more. All right, everyone, thank you so much for listening. And Mary, once again, thank you for joining me.
Of
And
course.
everyone, we will see you again tomorrow for our next Grad Spotlight.
Go Fit Chicks!
Yeah.